It's all good.
Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Symphonia. Last time, we are on this terrible mountain with all this wildlife that just blows. It literally just blows, and that's all it does. And we're trying to get a mana leaf that can help save Colette from turning into a crystal mana beast thing.
He has cucamongophobia, and only this crystal will prevent it from killing her softly with its song.
Yep.
Yeah, this dungeon, I hate this place.
It's pretty terrible.
Now, like last week, I guess we wrapped up and we were poking around, and like you could go to the beginning again, and we weren't sure you needed to. And
We found this waterfall, and we need to stop the waterfall.
This dialogue happened, which is, I guess, why we're not voice acting it again.
Yep. Just getting that out of the way, because now we're going to go up the mountain and presumably get this fixed. Have one of these fruits.
Flour is healthy. I wish it was that easy for me. So eat one piece of fruit, call me in the morning.
I didn't even know I was going to be in the hitbox for that, so I'm happy I was.
Yeah, that seemed like something where you had to.
That was also not what I was expecting.
It really did feel like that it's a thing that knocks you either off course or perhaps on course when you start somewhere else. And that behind that apple tree looking motherfucker really looks like there's a rock we're supposed to slide aside for some King's Quest style puzzle solution. Pixel hunt.
You and your secret rocks.
No,
I meant it's a out of place rock.
Roberta Williams game. It would be a pixel hunt. Find the rock and
find the rock. Can you find Dwayne Johnson?
I found him to be quite charming. Oh, I hope that ring has a nice long charge. Oh, never mind. That was where we're meant to go.
Oh. Okay,
so we stopped the waterfall.
I guess so. Sheena has dislodged a rock with her incredible girth.
She does have big hair.
Yes, the hair. Alright, so let's see if that is enough to actually save Christmas. Or do we need more rocks? Oh, that must be the cave. Very good, Lloyd.
It really was behind the waterfall. Or beyond. It certainly is in a difficult place.
We finally found the cave! Okay, well, let's go.
Does that plant that seems to be part of our party now have anything to say?
It just blows in our ears.
The answer, my friend, is blow it out your ass.
Is that it? The mana herb? Hey, that's the plant, or at least it's a plant.
I'm totally down with this being it. That's pretty distinctive.
This better not be like Tenchu, where we have some kind of bullshit herb that does not save Christmas.
Tenchu being the only game, like that's what I think of, like a plot twist where you think you've won, but then the tables are turned. That's a Tenchu in my book.
Well, I was speaking specifically of the mountain level that has a herb that looks exactly like the herb you need, but you cannot pick it up. But anyway, you're saved, Colette. Yeah, thanks, Lloyd.
That's just ragweed.
What the? Not again. Something is here. It's got a ribcage.
It's the summoned spirit of corn, a giant plant.
It's guarding it for undisclosed reasons.
You're gonna regret this. Don't get in my way.
Trying to tentacle me, as one does. Ooh, 300 damage. And then it's just raining stuff.
Hallelujah.
Let's go ahead and get some stuff on Rain. I didn't realize she was so low on a magic juice. Yeah, understandably, a plant affected very well by fire.
Really serpent seal on it pretty good here.
All kinds of good healing. Rain doing God's work. Or Martel's work, excuse me.
Oh, thank you for doing Martel's work.
Since she is currently indisposed. inside some sort of mana bubble. Or maybe not anymore. No way. It's got a little, like, T-Rex skull in there.
Are you okay?
Overlimit that ass.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll be a unity attack or unison attack, but
Well, oh. And suddenly bees.
Help is on the way.
so our strategy here is wail on it.
I mean, that's usually the
working.
strategy. It's got all kinds of, like, dinosaur parts. It does have wings, too, I'm just noticing.
Ready? Nurse. No way.
Yeah, it's not a very mobile enemy compared to some of the ones we've seen. Let's go ahead and get Rain some more stuff. There we go.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
You picked the wrong party to crash.
A hefty amount of experience. Of course, my HP went up.
Specials right. We got some pescatore. Hey, pescatore.
And that thing was pretty tough, but really compared to a lot of bosses, it wasn't.
So this was the real reason it was in a difficult place.
Oh well, we got the plan, so it's all good.
Indeed, I kind of almost wish we played another like 5 minutes last session, and then we would know we had this bullshit behind us.
Well, now it presumably is. There she goes.
Fantastic!
Whoa, it's been a while since he's done that.
Yes, it has been a while since this herb has been seen in this world. To trace its history, you must first travel back to the events of the awful uprising.
Oh my, it's been a while since we've heard a lesson from the professor. How can you be so carefree about this? Regal, quick, stop her.
Don't interfere, Regal. I was about to explain the historical significance of the Olfey Uprising. The Olfey Uprising, that's an important event in modern Tallahassee history. Please continue.
Damn it, Regal. Whoa, I don't want to study.
Oh, just bad. Okay, well, for a minute I thought we were going to learn something about the world, but no, it was a cute little zany thing about how our hero is an idiot. An unteachable moron.
Alright, so we did all that. Is there anything else we need to do up on this mountain? I don't think there is. Harlan Ward just showed up after getting the... Well, that... Okay, we just head back to the storyteller's house. Well, there you go. Thank you, Synopsis. Storyteller Chan? Oh, so you've made it back safely. You knew about the giant plant guarding the mana leaf herb, didn't you? Well, of course I did. Even if I had told you, your actions wouldn't have changed. I felt a very strong will from you. Of course you did. Well, it's for a very important friend. She's right there. Also, I would have appreciated maybe a heads up before I went into a dangerous situation and may have gotten the drop on us. It's part dinosaur. Lord!
By the way, have you lived here for long? Are you part of Tallahassee history?
Yes, I am. I am the one who passes on the lore of the Elven village to the next generation. Here
Sorry, I was thinking of Star Trek, The Next Generation. So.
Here I weave the various stories into the mana leaf cloth, because that's how we do things around here. We can't have scrolls or papyrus.
It's quilting. They're those like quilting cults where a bunch of grandmas get together and have quilts, and they tell you the story of their boring ass families.
They're not boring ass.
It's like, oh, your great-great-great-grandfather worked at a hardware store, see?
This is him buying a hammer. He is upset with the pricing and is trying to talk it down. The cashier is not having it. They are paid minimum wage. You can see by the dollar signs. What kind of stories? Legends of elves descending from the sky and the birth of humans. The rise and fall of the Bullockcroft dynasty. The arrival of the angels, the giant George Carlin tree, and the George Carlin War. And of course, the story of the hero, Mythos.
Freshmaker.
Aye. I thought the hero Mythos was some kind of taboo here in Heimdall. Well, this is not Heimdall. This is my house. I live here to pass on the legends without being bound by any of that horse crud over in Heimdall. So, just who was this hero mythos?
I know it took you a second to know who was talking because the word balloon seemed to be coming from Sheena's butt.
Well, I typically... Yes, what was that voice for her arse again? I can't remember. We can hear his name everywhere we go. You know, we also have one guy who's also named Mythos. It's probably some kind of coincidence.
We haven't quite pieced that together yet.
His name came up in the packs with the summon spirits too. Apparently he gets around.
The legend of Mythos was involved in curing Colette's illness, too. That's what we're doing now. Wait a second.
Mythos was born in Heimdall. He was an outsider who was cast out of the village when the George Carlin War began. He ended the Carlin War with the 3 champions so that he could return to the village.
He won a surprising battle at Okehazama, which set him on the road to conquering Japan. Hold on. Get the voice back now. An outsider, does that mean he was a half-elf?
Mythos was a half-elf? That's improbable. Yes, he was in fact a filthy half-elf, which of course everyone hates. Only one of his companions was humans. All the others were half-elves.
It was a switcheroo.
One of those mythosaroos. They were treated as outcasts, but overcame that and put an end to the war.
And then they kind of got, then the anglicized. They kind of, turned them all into like straight white men in the retellings of the story. Then why is his name taboo in Heimdall? It's because he's a half-elf.
No, that's incorrect. Try again. Mighty Washington would have gotten the right answer.
No, you're only saying that because you're human.
I am? Oh shit.
Also incorrect.
Also
I hate
incorrect.
human.
I'm a real elf, not one of you store brands. It is because the hero Mythos, loved by Origin, is also a fallen hero.
So was he loved by Origin before or after they were sold to EA?
A fallen hero? What do you mean? The ones who betrayed Origin and used the power of the magic sword given by Origin to split the world in 2 were none other than Mythos and his champions, which will remain unnamed, of course. Mythos Yggdrasil, his older sister Martel, and their companions Yuan and Kratos. Are you familiar with any of these names, perhaps? The 4 angels... Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry. I was going to say, and of course there were Jack, Norn, and Braska, but I might be thinking of a different fantasy game.
The 4 angels changed the nature of the world, and that was why their names are taboo here in Heimdall. Wait, Yggdrasil of Crucis is the hero Mythos? And his companions were Martel, Yuan, and Kratos? That's highly improbable.
Kratos is the friend of the hero from 4,000 years ago?
Why they immediately assume this is the same Kratos when all of them have willfully ignored the fact that it's clearly the same Mythos? Even an elf cannot live that long.
Well, Mythos is sort of like a common name here, I guess. It's like...
They figure he's a Jesus named after Jesus. Gotcha.
Angels can use their special combat abilities developed during the George Carlin War. One ability uses the body's matter to alter its metabolism and to stop the body's internal clock. Are you following along with this, person in red? This allows them to stop aging and become capable of living longer than even elves. It's kind of bullshit, to be honest. We're supposed to be the long-lived ones.
So they could live long enough that they could forget the murder of their own family at the hands of the adopted father of the guy who currently gives them muffins. That's how long these people can live with this metabolism power.
If for some reason you want to know what JG's talking about, please watch his Lightning Returns Let's Play, where you can see Steve Bloom.
You probably don't have to do that, really. You probably just...
Well, I mean, if you want to know the context, that's what you'll need to do. But anyway, I think it is not good for one to exceed the lifespan of its species.
Humans were programmed to expire. They should not be allowed to extend past their termination date.
I'm totally confused, obviously. None of this makes any sense. You can just stop your metabolism?
Was that you speaking as Lloyd, or was that just you talking? Because I've been thinking this for a while now.
Yes. Anyway, like, if you stop your metabolism, wouldn't you get really fat? Now I got off on a tangent. Really, there's at least one thing we know for certain. The power of origin is involved in splitting of the world. The splitting of the world. And the magic sword is the key.
The magic key is the sword. Exactly. We must be careful not to lose sight of the true problem, which I guess is Colette turning into crystal? Or is it designs? I don't really know. Our final goal is to save the two worlds. Yeah, we couldn't control the giant George Carlin tree. But if we can return the worlds to their true form...
So is the true mission to get the magic duct tape to tape both of the worlds back together?
Well, aren't we the reason they're splitting apart?
No, that was Mythos and the sword.
Yeah, but we decided to do a new pact with the summoned spirits of both sides, which would sever the thing holding them together.
Listen, it was hanging on by a thread. Each world thinks the other is a moon. It's not our fault.
Oh no, we didn't create the situation. We just we found like the Band-Aid over the problem and decided to tear it off without figuring out what we were going to do about the wound underneath first.
Yeah, we didn't start the fire, we poured gasoline on it. We're not the villain here.
I can't take it anymore. But at the very least, we can reform this system that vies for mana. I'd like to be the Reform Party candidate.
Yeah, you're right, I think. It's a waste of time.
To think when you have no good
ideas. It's hard to say that. Well, you guys are mean.
You're teaming up against Lloyd.
Let us go to our next destination. Please remind us what that is, because Lethal cannot remember.
Thank you, Storyteller, for trying to fill us in, but we are willfully ignorant of the history of these planets.
Yeah, thank you so much for telling us the story. It was neat.
May the giant George Carlin tree protect you. Oh shit, it was hit by some sort of mana cannon. Well, you'll have to find something else to look at you.
By the way, I'm sorry I said shit. It was hit by a mana cannon, because of course shit is one of the 7 words that the giant Carlin tree says should not be said on television.
Which thankfully we don't have in this world. If we did have television, man, my ass would be in some major hot water. Anyway, just get the hell out of here.
This was I could be a television star telling stories. And they realized they would need Zerk on Heel Colette. They found out that Regal's company, oh, okay.
We need to go up to, the thing that's directly east of us. Yum. Yeah, thankfully they have that little detail in there. Do appreciate that. I went past.
Eastish.
Thankfully we have all the speed that we could ever need. Altamira.
The women had like the bunny costumes, if I recall, yeah.
We've already talked to the dog. It has a name, Lulu.
So that dog is going to eventually marry Waka.
Alright, I want you to take me to the company. Apparently they have this Zircon. Or maybe have knowledge on where to get it. I thought it was supposed to be mined or something, right? That just says head the headquarters.
Of course, yeah. We got to. They might tell us to go somewhere else, but we got to start somewhere.
Yeah, let's go up to the presidential floor. If I can find it, there it is. All right, sir. Let's actually have Regal do this, since he should be the one actually asking the questions.
Is everything running smoothly? Oh yes, the business is. However, the CLX firmine was raided by someone. We believe it was the work of Varley, but unfortunately it appears that access to the core area was prevented. No one from the lasagna core can get there. So it would seem. But it is safe to assume that there will be no more trouble of that nature. Varley is dead. Mamma mia, are you certain of this?
In other words, Alicia has been avenged through the actions of Regal and Pressia.
Wasn't going to mention I murdered them personally, but thanks for putting that out there.
I killed them with my bare feet.
I see, this is a good news. And I killed them with my bare pigtails. This is a good news. Are you here just to report this information?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you about murder. I'm gonna go now.
As one of the main heroes, I wanted to keep you an NPC in the loop. No, I have other business. I want to take a look at the records concerning past mining operations. Please unlock the door to the archives. Oh, you know, I got the key for your handcuffs, too, as long as I'm unlocking things. I'm just gonna put that out there. Documents related to past mining operations should be in the left room of the second floor archive. I see, thank you. Also, I got those TSSCI docs in there in that archive in the basement, but I won't tell anyone if you don't.
Oh, that's nice. All right, now where's the button? Button. Who's got the button? Oh. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess I'll go to the second floor.
You go to the second floor, yeah, on the left.
Last Zircon shipment was... what in the sand?
Coochie the Ninja!
Has anyone seen my book? Or piece of paper?
I forget how Coochie talked.
I'm fairly...
Whoa, what are we here? Coochie. Coochie.
The Pope is gone and Varley is dead. Why'd you still get in our way?
This is about me, isn't it?
The whole, like, you know, killing people in the village unintentionally, yeah.
That time you made a pass at me under the bleachers and I should have rejected you? Of course, because of you, my parents and countless members of my village died. The chief is not awoken from his coma for 10 years. I'm sorry. Oh, that makes up for it. You think apologizing will cut it? I will never forgive you. Coochie, if I'm the one you hate...
Sheena, if you're going to suggest sacrificing yourself again, I'm not going to forgive you. I'll be just like him, but it'll be different.
No. If I'm the one you hate, let's have a one-on-one duel, as dictated by village custom. But she says this while looking at Lloyd. Do you really think you could defeat me alone? Well, do you accept my challenge? Well, do you want to do it here and now? We'll follow the village custom and fight on the Isle of Decision. That alright with you, Lloyd?
I guess it wouldn't be much use to try and stop you.
Well, we could all kill him as a group. Thanks. I'll be waiting for you on the Isle of Decision.
Hey,
wait. Give us back the document. This is the proof for your promise to fight. Let me die if we don't have that. If you need proof of the duel, I'll give you this. She kicks him in the nuts. And that is... Corinne's memento. As you wish. Very well. If you do not come, I will grind this bell to dust. And thus it becomes an optional side quest, and we can ignore him.
Sheena, I know it was important to you, so I'm sorry.
I'm glad someone knows how important. Oh, that was a little squirrel guy who became a bell when it died.
Yeah,
somehow?
It was your favorite voice to do before, of course, it sacrificed itself.
Get those, yeah. It's all right. I just need to win against him. Flo won't run away anymore.
Yeah, some kind of formatting error there, it looks like.
Yeah, well. We can go to the Isle of Decision from Mizuho. Can we go later? But first, let's get the Zircon. Coletta's much more important.
Yeah, you're all... yeah, all right. So, where's the Zircon?
Did that guy set a time limit afterwards she's gonna grind that bell into dust? Or are we just gonna... Okay, whatever, it's not really my business.
Yeah, there's no expectations being set here.
Says the last shipment was sent to the Imperial Research Academy in Cybok.
Alright, well, let's get going.
Evil brother. Sorry.
Won't run away anymore. Damn it. Well, what should I do? I don't know, man.
He doesn't want her to fight Kuchiku because he knows that she's terrible at melee and her spells kind of suck too. Or possibly she's awesome and JD doesn't know how to play this game. But either way, there's not a lot of evidence she's going to be great at one-on-one combat.
Well, so I was already on the...
She gets to summon once every 500 fights, and it's probably not going to be the one against Kuchikuchi.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you. I can't just get on there. Yes. Alright, let's head over to the Cyback. I kind of remember that is. Exactly.
It's on the other side of the bridge where, to this day, I believe, we can still go play Red Light, Green Light.
Yes, yes, yes.
And after that, we can have an entire video of playing the Uncle game.
Okay, so here's the other side of the bridge. That's probably Cyback.
I think the Uncle game video would be the ultimate sign that we both have, like, not very well repressed separation anxiety where we're not willing to be done with Tales of Symphonia. So we're like, yeah, the Uncle game, that's a good use of time.
It's not going to happen, folks. Okay, you do have a name. So the Research Academy, that's not this, is it? That's the well, I mean, it's a resources building. That would be a resource.
I like that Regal is able to handle the door with his handcuffs.
Yeah, no one stops him. Maybe this isn't the place. Let's go to the building. I was expecting a cutscene as soon as we got in here.
Yeah, like if we go left, I think there's another building here. And we got the cats, of course. All our base belong to them.
Those silly cats. Does that dog have a name? Turble? Or Turby?
That looks like a turtle, or possibly a turby.
There we go. Would you like me to do this one?
Yeah, I think I've been hogging too many voices.
Chosen one, please forgive me.
What?
I heard that a 10-foot tall angel had descended from heaven and devoured those who opposed the chosen.
10 feet tall?
Devoured.
Wow, I didn't know there were scary angels like that.
Hell's Angels.
That's probably going to be the thumbnail for this, all those dots.
That girl with the Crucius Crystal doesn't devour humans whole too, does she?
Don't be stupid.
I trust the chosen, really, don't eat me.
Well, that's good. Is there any of that zircon left here that, was purchased from the Lasagna Company?
Zircon? Oh, yes, there is. I have some right here in my back pocket.
Well, do you mind giving us some?
Of course, it's in the room. It's in the next room past this door. There are books scattered all over. You'll still be able to find it right away, though. I'll leave it unlocked.
No, get us the fucking zircon. I don't want to play a puzzle game about finding it amongst the books.
Quick, Colette, eat him.
I don't say that helps us, but... Okay, yeah, no, you're right. It
Puzzle
was
complete.
immediately visible. Yeah, that's correct.
Now we just need a mana fragment. I wonder if it really exists in Darius Colon.
I'm curious about Origin's magic sword as well. It sounds like it would be long and girthy. That might be a clue to saving the world. But it will be dangerous.
You can't catch a tiger cub without entering the tiger's den, right? Is that some sort of idiom? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It means you can't get important things unless you brave danger.
I mean,
Just as the wise bird chooses the branch on which to perch, the tiger cub must be captured in the tiger's den.
Lloyd just tilts his head quizzically like a dog. Oh, I see.
Even the journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with a single step, Lloyd. Honestly, Lloyd, you're making me sad.
Well, but Zealous is right. Let's go to Crucius's main base, Dares Carlon.
How are we gonna get there, Lloyd?
According to the scriptures, the entrance is the Tower of Salvation. Well, then we should go to the Tower of Salvation. There's one on this side too, right? Well, yes, there's one, but unfortunately, we need more Crucius Crystal.
Which we have, so what's the problem?
The Crucius Crystal acts as a key to the Tower of Salvation.
I have the pin code for the door. You know a lot about it.
Well, I am the Great Chosen One after all. Alright, I see. So you were born with that Crucius Crystal too, right? Yep, right now my sister is holding on to it. She's in the abbey southeast of the Toisey Valley Mine.
Hey, did we know that he had a sister? Or is that like been mentioned like offhandedly at random once or twice? Or because it feels like everyone should be like, "Wait, you've got a sister?"
I don't remember a sister.
Okay.
Alright, so we got a mine that we're gonna go to, and next time that is what we're gonna do. As soon as Ryu can go ahead and exit this Cyback place. We'll see what comes of that. We also might go and maybe fight Coochie Coochie. Find out then.
Tune in next time for what's yours or mine is mine or all of my interest.